Golden State's starting five. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Green is out there with Moses Moody. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. And for the Celtics, Pritchard and White are their guards. Sam Hauser is out there with Vucevic, and it's Brown in at the 3 spot. Coach Van Gundy with these two bigs. I know this is a matchup you in particular are very excited about.
Yeah, Kevin, this really feels like a throwback matchup to me. With this style of game, running it through the centers, I feel like I should be on the sideline yelling at these guys.
And the basket by Curry.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Brown the pass to White. Pass to Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock. Porzingis with the block. Green in the high post. Now Podziemski. Here's Moody. Outside, Porzingis. Here's Podziemski. Offline with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. He looked good from here.
Brown the pass to Pritchard. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. I asked him about keys to the game, and he said all roads lead to Steph Curry, in particular his movement off ball. Coach said even when you try to switch, he finds little pockets of space, then he uses that quick trigger to beat closeouts. It's never an easy matchup. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. So it's the Warriors now, following the 3-pointer by Derek White. And the Warriors miss again.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3-ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Vucevic is screen on Porzingis to the middle. And Vucevic throws it down.
After setting a strong screen, the ball goes to Vucevic and he makes a play.
Podziemski finds Curry. Green with a screen on Pritchard. Curry outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Curry's got 6 points.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now, here's Brown. His last outing, he had 24 points.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Porzingis against Vucevic. Porzingis passes to Curry. Lets it go. They grab their own miss. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, just by hitting the offensive glass, Porzingis can pick up a lot of extra points.
Pass to Brown. Shoots the 3. Porzingis with the rebound. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
Here's Green, following the basket by Derek White. Back to Curry. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Curry's got his 3rd basket of the night. Boston trailing. Outside, White. Down low, here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Yeah, just powerful stuff from Vucevic.
Pass to Podziemski. Outside, Green. It's Curry outside, and the Warriors, another 3.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now. Outside, White.
Inside, here's Vucevic, and good that time. Vucevic has got 6 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to Porzingis. And here is Moody. He's covered by Brown. From deep three-point land, Curry can't get it to go.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Outside, White. And the three off target. Golden State's gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. Moody's shot is off. The Celtics have gone 6-10 from the field in this ballgame. Outside, White. Pass to Brown. Fires from 18. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now Podziemski. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Such an advantage to have a big man who can dish it like Draymond.
Outside, White. Now Hauser. Nice ball movement by Boston. Now Vucevic, headed by Porzingis. A jump hook and off the glass. That one's good. He's got 8.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. We'll take a look at the Warriors. They're holding the edge for the last playoff slot. I am sure they'd feel better if they could jump up a couple rankings.
And seeing where the Warriors are, they've been strong at times this season, but they still have some holes. I think they're a playoff caliber team. I just don't think they're a championship caliber team.
Yeah, and that's not a knock on them. This is where most people expected them to be. They just don't have the talent to be up there with the contenders.
For Boston, they've gone 7-12 from the field here in the first quarter. Hauser the pass to Pritchard. Vucevic setting the pick for White to the paint. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by White. And that's now 10 points for Vucevic.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
A nice shot by Moody.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Brown. He has yet to score. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you think of all that Jaylen Brown has accomplished, Coach? Top of the list, 2024 Finals MVP.
Yeah, look, it's tough to beat that as an accomplishment, Kevin. Win your team a championship and be the biggest part of it. But what I love about Jaylen Brown is the consistency of what he's done throughout his career. This guy has been good for a long time, and he's still got a long way to go. There are so many different roles Jaylen Brown can take on for his team.
Melton against Vucevic. Brown outside. 7-foot shot. White looking around. Shoots over Melton. Offensive rebound. Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Yeah, still one of the league's best rebounders. Vucevic extending the possession.
Chalk up 2 there. Horford's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Brown with it. His offensive numbers jump right off the screen at you. He's averaging over 29 points a game. Here's Vucevic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Horford. A model of consistency, Stan, for many years, Vucevic.
Yeah, look, Vucevic has been scoring, rebounding, and passing at a high level really since he's come into this league. One of the most skilled big men in the league and sort of a model for the next guys that have come around.
First one falls for him. Now that we have over half of this season completed, Greg, what are you most interested in seeing moving forward?
I'm looking at which teams are going to make that playoff push, right? And which teams are content with slipping into the lottery. A lot will be determined over the next few weeks.
And both free throws good for Vucevic.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Pass to Melton. Here's Horford. The shot from the low post is good.
Nice finish by Horford. He got bumped.
And here's Brown. Got a piece of it. And now Horford pushing it up. No one back to stop him. That one goes in. Horford's got his third bucket of the night.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their team.
Now here's Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot from the wing. Al Horford with the rebound.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Santos, the pass to Horford. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
And folks, this is Horford in his zone. He wasn't going to let that opportunity slip away.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Celtics have a great 1-2 punch with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Tatum said JB always starts the game really aggressive. I'm a naturally laid-back guy. I kind of see things out first, and then I can essentially take over when I need to. We have found that balance. Back to you.
A dangerous duo for sure. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Now Pritchard. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game.
Well, you know, when Brown's hitting the three, it really opens up this offense.
Here's Spencer. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Horford. 1:41 left to play here in the first. Here's Spencer. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Walsh.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
A nice shot by Brown.
And look, Brown is good at capitalizing inside, which is why the defense has to push him further away.
Here's Spencer. Still without a basket. Melton, no good. Pass to Pritchard. And 1:01 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Brown. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Here's Spencer. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First trip to the line for him here.
For Golden State, D'Anthony Melton at the line for 2.
And the first one drops. Melton hits them both. Boston is on 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Outside, Gonzalez. There's the pick from deep three-point land. The Warriors pull it in. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Warriors lead by 3.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Gonzalez into the lane, and another basket for Boston.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
Launches from deep. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. And he's supplying a lot of their offense with his three-point shooting. Knocked down 4 from distance in that quarter alone. Back right after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got Horford. He's out there with Porzingis, and it's Santos in at the 3. 6 to shoot. Porzingis finds Melton. Off target from three-point range. The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Walsh. Right wing. Here's Shireman. No scoring in this one. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Walsh. A three-pointer off the mark. Warriors shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Pass to Melton. Golden State moving it around. Right side, Horford. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. Horford's got 12 in the game.
And the performance Horford has turned in, undeniable. He came to the table hungry tonight.
Here's Shireman. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. When you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
And he knocks down the first one. He hits both from the stripe.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
To the right side. Porzingis finds Horford. No good from outside. And the Celtics shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Pass to Cato. Out to Gonzalez. Lets the 3 fly. Bangs home the trifecta. Gonzalez has got the lead up to 4 now for the Celtics.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And here's Porzingis. Takes the 13-footer, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Pass to Garza. Here's Shireman. Outside, Gonzalez to the left wing. Corner shot. Garza, no good.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Here's Santos. And the three ball is good.
Hey, if you leave a great shooter open, you deserve to get better.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Curry's checked in for the Warriors. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. For the past 10 games, these teams have been fantastic on rebounding. Third spot, the Celtics.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
Curry against Gonzalez. Pass to Hauser. Outside, White. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Melton. White, good. White's got 7 points in the game. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. I know some would classify Derek White as underrated. Stan, what's your read on him?
Well, Kevin, I would say he was underrated for a long time, but now I think we've all gotten smarter, and we all realize Derek White is one of the best guards in this league, period. I don't think he's underrated anymore, and I just think it took us a long time to catch up with how good he is.
Now, Hauser, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Cada, the pass to White. No good with the triple. Warriors trail by 3. In the corner, it's Melton. Outside, Curry. Shoots over Gonzalez. Out to the right wing. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Melton, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Now, here's Brown. He's got 9.
Aggressive move by Brown, forcing the defense to react.
Second team foul.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
First free throw is good.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Vucevic checked in for Boston. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And when you talk about Jaylen Brown, you have to bring up his two-way ability. He's a pure scorer who can also guard the opposing best wing. There aren't a lot of guys like Brown in the league.
Oh, Curry, so accurate from three-point range.
Even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Beyond the arc. Hauser misses.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Gonzalez against Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Brown outside. Now, here's Vucevic. 14 points for him. Pass to Brown for 3. And it's Melton with the rebound. The Warriors trail. Inside. Porzingis inside. Vucevic on him. Nice shot by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his second basket of the night. Outside, White. Vucevic with it. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. There's the triple. And White, the bucket on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his third assist on the night. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Podziemski's checked in. On defense, the Celtics. It's a three-point game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Pritchard. Back to Brown. To the middle. Hauser finds Vucevic. And here is Brown. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Moses Moody.
Tricky move by Brown inside, making sure he gets the whistle and completes his motion.
For Boston, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. That free throw good from Brown.
And it took them a while to find their touch at the line, but they have been red hot here in the second quarter.
And Brown drops them both. And here is Curry. 15 points in the game. Pass to Podziemski. Now here's Porzingis. Porzingis with a screen on Pritchard. Curry can't get it to go.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Outside, White. Brown outside. Back to White from deep. The Warriors pull it in. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, sometimes the matchups just aren't in your favor no matter what you do. And it seems like your opponent does it better.
Yeah, it wasn't a close one. And sometimes that's the kind of loss you'd rather have because it really gets the attention of your player.
Here's Vucevic. The Warriors making the shot. Pritchard finds Brown. Vucevic setting the pick for Brown. Cash money. Brown with the train.
Offense is coming easy and often for Brown tonight. He is dialed in. They should keep giving it to him.
Curry passes to Porzingis. Now here's Green. Hauser defending. Puts it up from 15. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And what a motor. Porzingis is an all-star talent who is also willing to do the dirty work.
Back to Brown. Here's White. The shot's good. Brown making the play. White's got 13.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense. How about the creativity there from Porzingis? He wanted to make that one sting a little.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Celtics leading by 3. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, Kevin. Derek White is an impact player, but is he a star in this league? White said, "I'm not into labels. I just know whatever the team needs, I'm ready to do it. And what does his team want from him?" He said, "Be aggressive, don't defer." And hearing that from Greg players, it just gives you confidence. Back over to you guys.
Truly an impact player. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Curry after Jaylen Brown's miss. Curry passes to Moody. Outside Curry. They kick it out to Green. Shoots over Hauser. Rebound Boston. Hauser's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Brown deciding where to go with it. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Hauser. Lets it go with a 3. Podziemski grabs the board. Green finds Podziemski. And here is Moody. There's the pick. Fires from deep. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now Pritchard. Hauser the pass to Pritchard. That 3 off the mark. Warriors trail by 3. Pass to Green. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston. Curry on the wing. Hands the shot from the wing. 20 points for Stephen Curry.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Brown outside. There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Fade away. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Porzingis passes to Curry. Porzingis trying to get free. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Porzingis. Now it's a 4-point Warrior lead. Celtics shooting 35% so far in the second. They need to move the ball around more and find better looks. 15 seconds left in the second quarter. Now Brown. He's got 16. And it's Hauser in the corner. And nothing is falling for him right now. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
And we welcome you to halftime as the Boston Celtics are getting everything they can handle so far.
They should just keep shooting 3-pointers. It's worked well for them. Why ever go inside?
Do I detect a note of sarcasm?
That's not a note, that's a whole chorus. And moving on, let's take a peek at how the East is shaping up here in the midseason.
Well, right now for Boston, there are some high expectations coming into the season, and they can create a lot of pressure on a team. But they said, we can handle it, and they're proving it.
Yeah, they've got the character and the talent to be a top team in the league.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Celtics trail by 4. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Vucevic is out there with Sam Hauser. And it's Pritchard in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Brown, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
It's stolen by Vucevic. Pritchard with a wide open look. No good on the triple.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Here's Curry with the 3. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got his 9th assist in the game now. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Pritchard. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter.
Muscling down that rebound. Big man playing big.
Green finds Podziemski. Curry on the wing. And the Warriors, another 3.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Celtics trail by 10. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Here's Vucevic. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, they get one to fall. Now 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
The Celtics have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And the free throw, no good.
Well, he's as steady as they come at the big man position. Vucevic is someone you can count on to help you shoulder some of the offensive load.
Now, here's Moody. He's got 5. Green, the screen. Here's the 3. Moody's shot is off.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And Vucevic kicks to Brown. Sweet touch inside from Brown.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
Outside Curry. 3-pointer. And Boston with the rebound. Brown outside. Vucevic against Green. White. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Warriors leading by 6. Down low. Outside for Curry. Back to Green. Porzingis against White. 4 on the shot clock. And the Warriors miss again. Celtics have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Brown outside. Pass to Hauser. Here's White. Drains the 3-pointer. And now just a 3-point Warrior lead.
And White knows he has the green light to fire from deep. Great looking 3-ball there.
Curry looking it over. Here's Porzingis. Vucevic defending. They could use a bucket. Rebounded by the Celtics. Vucevic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Brown kicks to White. Here's Pritchard. Kept alive. Tries again. And it's Vucevic missing.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Now, here's Moody. He has 5. Green, no luck. They are right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical juncture in this game.
Down low, defended by Moody. Vucevic for the tie. And again, Boston with the triple.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Now, here's Green. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Curry. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the three. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight. What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
Outside, White. There's a screen. Out left to the wing. Here's Hauser. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Out to the wing. Porzingis passes to Curry. Drills the three-pointer. And now a 6-point Warrior lead.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Pass to Hauser. Back to Brown. Puts up a three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Podziemski's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside for Curry. A floater from deep. Green. Rebound by the Celtics. Now Brown. Back to Pritchard. Pass to Brown. Here's Hauser from downtown. And Curry pulls it down.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Now Podziemski. Porzingis passes to Moody. Lets it go from deep. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Celtics trail by 9. Pritchard with the ball. Pass to Brown. Now Vucevic, headed by Porzingis. Looking to end the run. And Vucevic with the layup. 18 points for Vucevic.
Well, the interior is where Vucevic is at his most assertive. So the defense has to be overwhelming to stop him.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Austin making a switch here. Walsh is checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for Brandon Podziemski. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. They lead by 7. Green deciding where to go with it. Pass to Curry. The three. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Celtics shooting in this game, 45%. Here's Vucevic. Now Pritchard. Pocket 6 to the paint. Porzingis with the steal. Outside Curry. And the wide open shot from Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Hauser. There's a good screen. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Up top, Curry. He's covered by Pritchard. Curry gets the bucket.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Here's White. They need this. He takes it up and lays it in. White's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, we've seen White's confidence as a scorer grow over time, which is why he stays aggressive when he catches fire.
Now here's Curry, and he has 42. The three. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Back to White. Vucevic against Melton. Walsh can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 13. Green dishes to Curry. Melton passes to Curry. Good, another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Right side, White. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 assists now tonight.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Austin making some changes. Heat is checked in, and it's Gonzalez in for Sam Hauser on the court. Outside Curry. Back to Melton. Just 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. Rebound Boston.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game.
White the pass to Pritchard. Back to White. 1:44 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Queta. And he gets it to go. Queta's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Curry fires from way outside. And the Warriors miss again. Celtics trail by 12. And here's White. 23 points in the game. 1:10 left here in the third quarter. Driving the lane. That one wide left. Warriors leading by 12. Here's Melton. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now here's Gonzalez. There's 38 seconds left to play in the third. Good on the triple. White's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Picked by Horford. Here's Richard. Pass to Horford. Shoots it. And it's Derek White with the rebound. White's got 6 rebounds in the game. Queta, and he goes in for the dunk.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Now here's Curry. Puts up a deep three. The shot off that time. And we've reached the end of the third. Warriors lead by 9. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
We're playing fine. Everything's good. The turnovers have been well-intentioned. We're not giving up fast break stuff. We just got to pick up the intensity and the energy a little bit.
Now taking the positive approach with this team right there.
Encouragement, confidence. I love the approach.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Horford. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Santos in at the small forward. Horford no luck.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Brown outside. Brown on the drive. On the money with the open jumper. Brown's got 20.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Porzingis. Three-pointer, Horford. Rebounded by the Celtics.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Shireman. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Team foul. At the line for the Celtics. Shireman. At the line, shooting 1.
Here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Golden State. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Santos. Nailed from three-point land.
3.
And the Warriors lead by 7.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Now, here's Brown. From 12 feet out. And Santos pulls it down. Warriors leading by 7. Here's Richard. A special move before the shot.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Outside, Gonzalez. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
At the line for your Celtics, Gonzalez. At the line for 2 shots.
The first one falls. Vucevic checked in for the Celtics. Curry's checked in for the Warriors. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Warriors leading by 7. Melton with the ball. And here's Porzingis for a 3. Good on the three-point shot. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 11 rebounds. Curry against Gonzalez. Pass to Shireman. And another miss by Boston. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Now here's Curry. And again for three.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
And it's a four-way tie now. Himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Dame Lillard.
So it's the Warriors now, following the three-pointer by Boston. Out to Porzingis. Pass to Melton. From the arc. Horford the pass to Porzingis. Outside for Curry. And here's Melton. From outside, off the mark. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, but plenty of time to get back in.
That one drops for him.
And all quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the fourth.
Now Melton for the three. Connects again from distance.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
Well, Greg, he's now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing.
In all those great shooting performances from Klay Thompson, well, this night belongs right there with him.
And here's Melton following Jaylen Brown's three. Porzingis sets the pick for Curry. Just to Porzingis. Here's Santos. And here is Curry. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Shireman. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his fourth assist in this one.
And when you thought this fourth quarter was simply a formality, all of a sudden the offense picks up, and now we have a game.
Now here's Curry. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy, and every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Horford. Moody subbed in for DeAnthony Melton.
Expectations are so high for Curry every year, but somehow he continues to meet and often exceed them.
Here's Pritchard. Back to Brown. Vucevic setting the pick for Brown. The Warriors pull it in. Porzingis has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Now here's Porzingis. Golden State moving it around. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Celtics trail by 8. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Pritchard. And Santos pulls it down. And here's Porzingis. Outside Curry. Shoots over Vucevic. Rebounded by Hauser. Hauser's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Yeah, Vucevic is having no problem finding chances to score. The defense has to rethink how they're defending it.
Now here's Curry. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Second team foul.
And the Warriors making a change here. Podziemski's checked in.
Stephen Curry at the line for 1.
And so it's Pritchard with it. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Hauser. Fires for three. Buries the long-range jumper.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession. Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
Celtics trail by 8. To the wing right side. Vucevic down low. He's against Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. Vucevic down low. Headed by Porzingis. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got 22 points.
Well, good idea going to the 6'10 Vucevic there. His size allows him to get points late in the shot clock.
Another bucket. Wow.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Left side, Brown. Pritchard with the ball. His three-pointers off the mark.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Over to the wing. Moody finds Podziemski. Curry against Pritchard. And good, he hits it again.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Pritchard passes to Hauser. Pass to Brown. Back to Hauser. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
I like the unselfish approach from Brown there. Willing to give it up to his open teammates.
Curry on the wing. He's covered by Pritchard. It's stolen by Pritchard. Vucevic outside. Brown inside. He's against Green. Outside Brown. Strong move off the glass.
Well, Brown sees himself as a leader on this team, and he can come up with big points when they need him to.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. Outside, Green.
Offensive screen set out of bounds. Celtic ball.
Celtics trail by 5. Up top, Brown. Defended by Moody. Here's Vucevic. Clock at 6. Lets it fly from 18. Count it!
Those are some veteran instincts there by Vooch, knowing the situation and giving his team needed points.
Now here's Curry. Beyond the arc. White pulls it down. And so White will bring it up for Boston. Here's Brown. Now Pritchard. Outside, White. Picked by Vucevic. To tie it up. Can't get it.
And here we go, guys. This possession could make or break them right here.
On against Curry. Now Green. Now Pajemski. Buries the deep ball.
You know, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
Now here's Brown. Porzingis with the block.
A unicorn out there doing what he does on defense, protecting the paint.
And now we've got the intentional foul. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Six-point game. They double-team Curry. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Let's lose a three. Good. Another from three.
And that is a three that will put him in the record book.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
And Klay Thompson's mark of 14 is bested. What a shooting display.
Now a timeout called by Boston. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
I mean, it's iffy that there's enough time to even get a quick shot and a foul.
Seven-second difference, shot and game clock. Brown fires wide outside. He's off from three. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
At the line for the Warriors, Draymond Green. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of them.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Stephen Curry.